Hello traders, hello investors, how are you doing today my friends? Welcome to another video here in the Finance Hydra channel. My name is Nathan and today Apple is doing amazingly well. Is this a real reversal signal on Apple? Well, in my humble opinion it is, but the situation is still very delicate, very complex. We gotta talk about this and we gotta keep our eyes open at some important key points. I will describe the key points in this video. Just first, remember my friends, click on the like button to support this channel. If you're new around here, consider subscribing because I do daily videos, daily analysis in this channel. I'm sure you're gonna find something interesting for you. And if you wanna trade with a strategy that can consistently beat the market, consider subscribing at our trading newsletter, the Finance Hydra trading newsletter. We can consistently beat the market. We have been beating the S&P since 2021. My performance is totally public. I have absolutely nothing to hide. Every single one of my trades are here in this website. So just check for yourself if you want to trade with me. When you feel like you are prepared, just join us, okay? Thank you very much. Now let's analyze Apple. In the 1 hour chart, Apple is doing a very good reaction. It is. It feels like since the moment it lost the previous support level around $155, this red line down here, it lost this support level. However, it reacted so nicely in sequence that it feels to me at least that we are talking about a false breakout and a bear trap. Now, we don't see any crystal clear bullish reversal structure in the 1 hour chart at least, because we do see bullish structure, reversal structure in the daily and in the weekly charts. However, in the 1 hour chart, we don't see it. It is still doing lower highs, lower lows, right? But to me, if Apple drops, corrects a little bit right now, not too much, but a little bit, it would be amazing because Apple could technically trigger a bullish pivot point. If the next bottom is going to be higher than the previous bottom down here, Apple could trigger a bullish pivot point, the N letter doing finally for the first time since, I don't know, in a very long time, a crystal clear pivot point, a higher high, higher low. And this would be amazing because this is the best reversal pattern ever we could possibly ask on any stock. And this is what I see for Apple right now. However, we must wait for some confirmation, okay? The most important resistance that Apple has to break is $158, okay? The most important resistance Apple has to break is $160 up here, okay? If Apple breaks this point, okay, great. Probably we're gonna see a very nice reversal. Probably we're going to see the confirmation of a reversal in the daily chart. As far as I know, in the daily chart, we see some stabilization over here. Yesterday, Apple did a hammer candlestick pattern. This was a classic hammer. Look at the shadow under the candlestick's body. This is great. What's even more interesting is that Apple started to drop, but the volume didn't follow the trend. The volume is below the average. And right now that Apple hits its support area over here, it is trying to form a bottom level at least. We see the volume increasing. This is particularly interesting because clearly people are buying instead of actually selling Apple, and the entire stock market is trying to give us a reversal structure. Right now, the S&P did a hammer candlestick pattern yesterday in the 1 hour chart. It is trying to correct just like Apple. However, if it corrects and the bottom is going to be higher than the previous bottom, we will have decent chances of triggering a pivot point to the 42.99 filling this gap. The Nasdaq Technology Index has this similar structure, and in my humble opinion, if it triggers this pivot point, it will retest 12,972 points again. Now back to Apple, we see a very similar configuration. I like it. It is showing us that, okay, we have decent chances of reversing, but we don't see the confirmation yet, okay? In the daily chart, the scenario looks more promising, but to me, Apple still must break $160. If it does this, if it triggers this pivot point, I think Apple is going to retest 171. Okay, this blue line over here, a previous resistance 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 multiple times in the past. Okay, so I would work with this scenario. Now, what point Apple must not lose in order to not ruin this bullish thesis completely? In my humble opinion, it must not lose, well, we could say 155 again, but I would work with yesterday's low, $153.27. Okay, I would work with this number. Apple must not lose this low, because otherwise the market will just understand this movement as a continuation of the bear trend. Okay, lower highs, lower lows. So this is what we must not see. But in the weekly chart, Apple looks quite interesting. To me, it is just trying to react at this support level. This entire point, this entire area, it was a resistance in the past. It worked as a support 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times right now. I think we have decent chances of reacting. If Apple is about to reverse, now is the best time ever. The trend is still bullish in the long term, okay? Yes, it lost strength, it lost momentum, but it is still bullish. So I would work with a bullish scenario on Apple. This makes more sense. The risk-reward ratio makes more sense right now. So for now, let's just keep your eyes open at 160. That's the most important resistance that Apple must break in order to reverse in the short midterm and retest 171. This is how I see the situation right now, my friends. And again, if you want to trade with me using a consistent strategy, remember, subscribe at my trading newsletter, check my website, my performance is totally public, and subscribe to this channel if you want to keep in touch with my future analysis. Thank you very much for watching this video. Stay safe. See you guys tomorrow.